Good morning, everyone. Gabrielle Hélène here for Gabrielle Hélène Wellness and Essential Oils. I am so ecstatic to be with you on this Monday, October 5th. I don't even know how to actually say that without finding it very strange that we are already in October. I am ecstatic to be on live today for a short but sweet lifestyle overview. I am going to be doing this call in English because we have about 15 new family members since this summer, and all of them are Anglophone. That being said, I do want to mention that anyone who hops on the call, if you do need me to translate on live, you can let me know. I'm happy to do so. And this workshop actually already exists in French as well. So if you're watching this afterwards and you're thinking you would prefer to see the French recording, there's no problem. It lives on our Facebook family group. You'll be able to find it there. And basically today's workshop, we call it the lifestyle overview. The idea is for me to kind of walk through some of the daily habits that you can be doing with your oils to get the most out of them, to get the most daily vitality from the different products and oils that you are using. I am also at the very end going to introduce the new targeted wellness programs, which are an incredible new way of ordering products and essential oils that doTERRA released at this year's convention. They are available as of right now. They were released on October 1st. I have already ordered my first one. I'm very excited to receive it. And obviously, you know, if throughout you have questions, I would say just write down the questions and keep them for the end, because often what happens is the questions you have will actually be answered during the workshop. I think that's it. I'm going to get started. So I am going to share my screen because there is a really great document that goes along with this workshop that I want you all to be able to see. Okay. Can everyone give me a thumbs up if you see my screen here, the LEV guide? Okay, great. So one of the things I want to mention is that doTERRA is really great for several different reasons, but one of the things I love most about them is their education. They really empower anyone who wants to share, use, you know, whatever level you're at. If you want to just share the oils personally, or use the oils personally, or share them with friends and family, or even if you want to build your own business, they actually give us so much free content and education. It's really quite empowering. So this is part of the Empowered Success series. This is called the Lifestyle Overview. There's also a share and a build guide. And if any of you watching this are interested in seeing those, I'd be happy to send them to you. So just let me know. So I'm just going to walk you through this. The first page, it says congratulations. I'm going to skip this part. I find it a little cheesy, but it basically says, are you ready to take your health in your own hands? Congratulations on your choice in engaging with a more holistic, healthy lifestyle, which does actually deserve congrats. I just would rather say it verbally than read it out loud. Okay, live a wellness lifestyle. So what does that actually look like? And anyone who did my self-care workshop with Vision Gaspé Percé now, when we did our approach to holistic lifestyle and nutrition, this is kind of what I was talking about. You know, essential oils are an extraordinary tool for overall wellness. They will not be as efficacious if you are not using them with a healthy lifestyle as well. So if you are eating like a dump truck and never moving your body and never taking care of any of the other aspects of your life, it doesn't matter how much lavender oil you rub on your hoo-ha, you're going to be in trouble, right? So the whole idea behind the lifestyle overview is how can we actually shift some of our daily habits to best use our oils as well. So let's take a look. doTERRA's wellness lifestyle pyramid illustrates how wellness is a combination of lifestyle and healthcare. When lifestyle is the focus, health is naturally achieved and maintained. So your daily habits make all the difference. As you live these principles and use doTERRA's powerful products, you experience new levels of wholeness. So what they ask us to do here is rate ourselves on a scale of 1 to 10. Okay, 1 being like not that much, 10 being a lot. I'm not going to ask you to share because this is a judgment-free zone. And we have to keep in mind also with everything that has occurred in 2020, it is normal if your daily wellness has dropped off and you've been eating poutine and burgers for the past 6 months. It's okay. Okay. We're all starting exactly where we're at. Hashtag no judgment. It's fine. But we can always do a little bit better, right? So, proactive medical care. Are we making sure that we are getting regular checkups? Are we getting blood work done? For the, women or, non-cis men out there, are we getting our different sexual organs, reproductive organs checked out? So all of those things proactively, not waiting until there's a problem, but making sure that we are on top of our wellness. Informed self-care. Are we aware of what our health and wellness needs are? Reduce toxic load. This is a big one, okay? Because there's a lot of toxic loads, especially if you're living in the city, especially if you work on the computer for 8 to 10 hours a day, if you're constantly on your phone, if you are eating pre-prepared food 7 days a week. These are different ways that our toxic load can actually increase. And some of the different suggestions I'm going to give you today will actually help us to reduce that toxic load. Rest and manage stress. Okay, can I get an A woman for rest and manage stress? None of us rest enough. None of us manage our stress properly. Okay, that is just a fact. Specifically, I think one of the things we can be grateful for with the different scenarios that have come up in 2020 is that we have been forced to look at our daily habits and look at our rest habits. So our sleep and rest hygiene. The oils are an incredible tool to help with that. Exercise. Okay. Getting up from the couch to go to the kitchen to get chips and then going back to the couch to continue Netflix. That is not exercise. Okay. It's great. I highly support that activity if it makes you feel good, but it doesn't count as overall exercise. We need to go a little bit further with that. And then the last section is eat right. Eat right is another one that there's no right way to eat right. There's only the right way for you. Holistic nutrition means looking at your daily habits, looking at your energy output, looking at what kind of lifestyle you live, and then learning what foods best serve your body. One of the things that comes up often when I'm doing any sort of nutrition workshop is people saying, well, yeah, but what about the food that I just like because it tastes good? Yeah, that is part of eating right as well. Removing all foods that make us happy and that taste good because they're quote unquote demonized isn't part of eating right. Eating right is also learning how to appreciate foods for their delicious sensual aspects, even if they aren't like kale. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, a couple just examples of oils that can be interesting for these different sections. So proactive medical care, something like our On Guard Protective Blend can help us to bolster our immune system. Same thing with our frankincense oil. Cleanse and detoxify. These are terms that come up quite often. I don't actually love the term detoxify, mostly because our body naturally detoxifies itself. Okay, that's what the kidneys and our liver are for. That being said, there are some oils that can help that along the way, such as our citrus oils that are stock full of antioxidants can be really amazing to help, especially if we're putting, say, 1 drop of those into our water. A lot of clients have actually found that by adding oils to their water, they're actually drinking more water daily, which can be a struggle for a lot of us. So obviously, increasing hydration is amazing. Rest and manage stress. In this section, oils can be really amazing to help us set up a good sleep and rest hygiene ritual, such as our lavender oil, our balance blend, our serenity oil. Any of these oils, either in the diffuser or applied topically in massage, can help us to kind of unwind. With our exercise, our deep blue blend is probably our best ally because it is extraordinary to help with any sort of muscle or joint soreness and aches. The last thing I want to mention are the LEV supplements. I get this question all the time. I actually just received a message this weekend from a client who's been using oils for almost 2 years. And she said, are there any specific supplements that are great for overall energy, skin, nail, and hair health? She mentioned a bunch of things. My high recommendation for anyone who wants to take oils internally is to start with the Lifelong Vitality supplement. That's this collection right here. It is a collection of 3 different supplements that you take daily, and it is going to give you kind of a baseline of health. Following that, there are other supplements you can add for specific needs. Here they mentioned the Terrazyme, which is a digestive enzyme, as well as PB Assist, which is a probiotic. I take all of these daily. I've been taking them for over 3 years now, and they're absolutely extraordinary. Is that okay for everyone? Care Bear, did I miss anything on that first page that you want to add? Good. Okay, good. Kara, by the way, this is kind of like our welcome back call. Kara is now officially on our team. She is one of my builders. So we're going to be building this business together. And she is one of the most educated people I've ever met, not only in terms of oils, but in terms of everything that lights me up. So she may pop in every once in a while if I lie to you about something. Okay. So eat right, give your body what it needs and it will thrive. It all starts with daily nutrition and digestive support. doTERRA whole food supplements are an ideal companion for your essential oils. So I mentioned this already. There's a Lifelong Vitality Pack. There's the Terrazyme. In the US warehouse, there's a lot more supplements than are available in Canada. The one thing that is great is that if you have a Canadian account, you can actually order both from the US and from Canada. When you are ordering from the US, you're not paying taxes, but you are paying the currency difference, but it ends up being pretty much the same, and you are getting back those shipping points. So it's definitely worth it. I generally place my LRP order in the States. So the PB Assist and PB Assist Junior, the junior version are actually this delicious powder that they made. So the PB Assist Junior is great for kids. I have used both and love both. And then they also have these A to Z chewable and IQ mega supplements for kids. So if you do have kids in your life and you want to get them on some really great supplements, these are available to us. Okay, daily wellness lifestyle habits. Eat whole, fresh foods. Decrease sugar, caffeine, dairy, and processed foods. Listen, okay? Ain't nobody on this call going to tell you that you're not allowed to drink coffee, okay? Ain't nobody on this call going to tell you you're not allowed to bake a delicious pie and eat the whole damn thing with your hands, okay? You do you. Now, that being said, of course, whole foods, fresh veggies and fruits, stuff that is made at home. Obviously, as we know, anything that is pre-packaged is going to be less nutrient rich, is going to be high in trans fat, high in refined sugar, and probably have a lot more salt than it needs. So if you can, try and eat as much fresh food and cook for yourself as often as possible. That being said, every once in a while, you want to go out and buy a passion flake, eat it with a Diet Coke. It's not the end of the world, okay? Here they want us to talk about green smoothies. I'm a huge fan of smoothies. You can get so many nutrients in such an easy way, drinkable. They're very compact. You can take them with you to work. So this is a really nice green smoothie recipe. Oatmeal is an amazing, very nutrient-rich way to start your day. You can actually even wash your produce with your essential oils. So one of the produce washes that I use most often is white vinegar with either lemon or On Guard oil to rinse off any kind of like nastiness that's on your produce. They also mention here the idea of adding a drop of essential oils to your water to drink it. So here are some examples: tangerine, lemon, grapefruit, wild orange, lime. One thing that I do want to mention is that they say cassia here. Cassia is quite a hot oil. I wouldn't recommend drinking cassia in water personally. I think that can be a little intense on the throat. The one thing that's nice is that this is a way to get flavor into your water, antioxidant, obviously 0 calories because essential oils are non-caloric. And also, one of the things to keep in mind is that it's actually preferable to drink essential oils from citrus than citrus juice, because citrus juice actually eats away at your tooth enamel, whereas the essential oils won't. Okay. The question that usually comes up here is, okay, but how do I know if too much is, listen, don't drink an entire bottle of doTERRA essential oils. You're going to get sick. If you want to do this 2 to 3 times a day, you're okay in your water. Dr. Hill, who is one of the founders of doTERRA, actually says that a healthy human adult can drink anywhere from 24 to 30 drops of essential oils per day and be okay. I have never taken more than, say, 10 doses of essential oils internally daily. I wouldn't go up that high personally. I would say start out with 1 drop of oils in your water in the morning, see how your body adjusts to it, and then go from there. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what else they've got going for us. Okay. Exercise. I generally tend to skim over this part. I think we all know exercise is super important. The one thing I just want to really be mindful of is that the way that it's presented here, unfortunately, well, I mean, not unfortunately, I think they were doing the best they could with the information they had, but this is obviously very geared towards people who have the privilege of being full able-bodied. Exercise is whatever physical activity makes you happy, makes you feel good. There is no one physical activity that is better than another. It depends on you. It depends on what is going to make you move. So I'm going to give you an example. A lot of people think that going to the gym and lifting weights is like the best thing you can do. If you get a gym membership but you never go, that is not better than, say, going for a 15-minute walk every day. The best exercise is the one that you are going to do and the one that brings you the most joy. Okay. Regular exercise strengthens the muscles and supports the cardiovascular, circulatory, and lymphatic systems, among other crucial benefits, of course. Essential oils and targeted supplements support greater flexibility and energy and ease feelings of tension in the body to help you stay active and strong. So just a couple of suggestions here. They have some breakfast, lunch, and dinner suggestions. You can get the Smart and Sassy in the Canadian warehouse. It's Smart and Sassy, not Slim and Sassy metabolic gum, which is amazing for working out. I had talked about, of course, the Deep Blue Soothing Blend, either as a cream or if you have the oil because you purchased the collection that contains the oil. So for example, Carla, you have the oil, I think. The oil, what you can do, as I was mentioning when we chatted last time, is you can actually just put a few drops of the Deep Blue into an unscented cream and use that as a massage on the legs. You can also make a roller with your Deep Blue and actually target where you're putting your oils. The Mito 2 Max is another supplement that's really amazing for energy. The Deep Blue Polyphenol Complex is a supplement that you can take internally that helps to soothe any sort of joint discomfort. The doTERRA Breathe blend in the Canadian warehouse is called Easy Air, and this is one of my favorite blends to use when I am training. So I put it topically on my chest, under my nose, on the back of my neck, and on my wrists if I'm doing any sort of like high intensity cardio, but I also use it when I'm doing a meditative practice because it does really kind of ease that breath passageway. It has eucalyptus, peppermint, and lemon in it, so it's pretty incredible. Okay, moving along. As you can see, I'm motoring through this info to leave lots of time for questions. Is everyone okay? Am I talking too fast? No, just like pounding through the info, you know? It's Monday, let's get it. Okay. Peaceful rest favorites. This is doTERRA's peaceful rest favorites. And keep in mind this lifestyle overview, I don't think they've updated it with the new products. So there's some other products that I would add in here personally. So peaceful rest favorites, peaceful dreams. You can combine serenity and lavender in a diffuser, or you can even make a pillow spray, which is really nice. That you can make with water, witch hazel, and then your essential oils to spray onto your pillow and on your sheets before going to bed. There is also the Serenity supplement complex that you can take internally to help. It's kind of like a natural sleep aid. Relax in a flash. Here they suggest a combination of wild orange and vetiver. I absolutely love this combo. I would also add cedarwood to this. Black spruce can be very calming as well, and copaiba. So those are other ones that I would add to this relax in a flash thing. Easy breathing, we have the Breathe or Easy Air Blend, On Guard. Eucalyptus is amazing for any sort of easy breathing needs. Wondering if there's anything else I would add to easy breathing. I mean, peppermint, anything with menthol in it is going to be really fresh and help. You know, for kids specifically, I find that quite often kids prefer spearmint to peppermint. So that's another one you can integrate if you have little ones at home that you want to use your oils with. Here they talk about the Lumo diffuser, but any diffuser obviously is going to be great. Now we're coming into the emotional balance section, okay? Daily wellness lifestyle habits. Here they're suggesting 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep nightly. Quality sleep means uninterrupted sleep. And they're saying 7 to 9 hours because every adult actually has different needs in terms of rest. I need like 14 hours of sleep at night to be functional, so this doesn't actually apply to me, but 7 to 9 hours of uninterrupted sleep is really ideal. And then also daily mindfulness and meditation. Now, if meditating isn't your thing, that's cool, but are you taking time every single day to take care of you? Even just 5 minutes in the morning to stare out a window, or going for a walk, or if you are drinking a morning coffee, are you doing it while scrolling through Instagram, or are you actually sitting and enjoying your coffee, you know? So mindfulness doesn't have to be a very formal meditation practice. It can actually be just putting aside 10 to 15 minutes a day just for you. Okay. I do want to mention this quickly, but I'm not going to go through it in detail today. This could be maybe another call at some other point, but doTERRA does have an entire emotional balance collection where they have created certain blends for specific emotional needs. So the Motivate blend, and this is where your question comes in, Carla, that you wrote on the group this morning. So in the pamphlet that you received, the term that you're going to see is encouraging blend, okay? Whereas the actual doTERRA, like the name of the blend is Motivate. So this is actually going to be super helpful for you, okay? The next one is the uplifting blend, is actually called Cheer. The inspiring blend is Passion. The renewing blend is Forgive. And just so you know, Carla, the Live guide, you have it in your welcome email. So if you don't get a chance to write everything down, it'll be in that email. The comforting blend, Console, and the reassuring blend, Peace. So these are all really beautiful blends that were crafted by doTERRA for specific needs. I'll give you one example. Create a bright disposition, cheerful attitude, and boost happiness and positivity. If you're looking for those kinds of things, this is maybe the blend you can put in your diffuser. Or in my case, use it intravenously. No, I'm kidding. Don't use your oils intravenously. I'm just kidding. Okay. So these are some of the possibilities that you can do. You can also make your own blends, which is what I really love. Is taking the time to kind of smell the different single oils you have and then select them, put them together, and make your own uplifting blend. So for example, I have an uplifting blend that I created myself because Cheer doesn't quite work for me, but I did go in and get some similar oils to make an aroma that I really love. Okay. All right. This is a great section. We're almost there. You all are being very patient and amazing, and then I'll take your questions. So reduce toxic load, okay? Why are some of the reasons we want to reduce our toxic load? We want to enhance our mood. We want to enhance our metabolism. We want to support, you know, healthy weight, healthy metabolism, get inflammation down, improve digestive function, improve elimination and natural detox processes of the body. This is what I was mentioning earlier. The body knows how to detox, okay? The body was made to do that. There are certain situations that happen where our body is not able to detox or metabolize our food as well as we would like it. When that is the case, some of these oils and supplements can help us along our way. Support our nervous system, increase energy. These are some of the reasons why we want to reduce our toxic load. There actually exists a 30-day cleanse that you could do with doTERRA with these different products. I'm not going to go over the cleanse today, but if you are interested in this, you have this at home and you could actually just order these different products and follow the cleanse yourself. If not, our team, our greater team does the cleanse. I think, is it 3 times a year, Kara, that we do it? The cleanse usually. They do it 3 times a year and it's something that you can follow along with. I've done it once or twice and it's lovely. 8 to 10 water glasses daily. That's written weird. 8 to 10 glasses of water a day, 2 liters for an adult, you know, or more depending on what your sweating and energy output is. Eliminate chemical-based cleaning and self-care products. This is such a huge one. You know, gang, the research that is coming out is showing that perfumes, chemical-based cleaning products, even the different pesticides and whatnot that are on our produce are actually leading to very severe health issues. Extreme levels of allergies, hormonal imbalances, digestive dysfunction. So by eliminating as many of those kind of synthetic toxic products as possible, we're actually giving our body a chance to get back to a nice form of homeostasis. So some of the ways they suggest this is with the natural On Guard toothpaste, the natural hair care products. Obviously, doTERRA has a whole, you know, several different skincare lines. So these are different things to look into. The more you are leaning towards, you know, natural plant-based products, the better it is for your body because you are reducing that toxic load. Natural cleaning. doTERRA also has an entire non-toxic essential oil-based cleaning line. So we have the On Guard Cleaner Concentrate, On Guard Laundry Detergent, and On Guard Foaming Hand Wash. And these are all things that you can order either one time or on your LRP. Informed self-care. Here are a couple examples of what we call pharmacy swaps. So at home, generally, we look in our pharmacy and there's all these like different things that we've always used. I'll give you an example. Vicks Vapo Rub. Didn't anyone use that when they were a kid? Let me tell you a little something about Vicks Vapo Rub. That shit is terrible for you. Okay. So how do we avoid using Vicks Vapo Rub? Well, we can use Deep Blue instead. We can use some of our different kind of warmer oils, such as our Siberian fir, our eucalyptus, etc. The Easy Air blend or the Breathe blend in the States is an amazing swap out for that. Let's look at a couple other ones. Past tense is great. It eases occasional head and neck tension. Also, straight up peppermint is great for head and neck tension. Correct X is a natural ointment for use on any minor skin irritations or abrasions. I'm not allowed to say this, but I'm going to say it because I can do what I want. This is like a natural version of polysporin, okay, without all of the other crap that's in it. On Guard Beadlet, you can consume these internally daily for immune support. Lavender calms, comforts, and soothes skin sensitivity. So if you have any sort of itchiness on your skin, lavender can be really great for that. And the On Guard hand sanitizing mist is my favorite. I carry it with me everywhere, especially now when we have to be so careful about keeping our hands as clean as possible. The On Guard hand sanitizing mist is a really nice option. Oh, I'm just seeing there's some stuff in the chat, so I'm just going to read it. Typically a fall and a spring cleanse, that's right. The Breathe Stick and On Guard wipes are new this year too. Yes, that's so true. I am going to mention the new products. That's a good reminder, Care Bear. Thank you. Targeted support. Again, this one I'm not going to go over in depth. This is a really fun list of ways you can actually target different support systems in the body. So your endocrine system, limbic, respiratory, immune, skin and hair, nervous, circulatory, urinary, digestive, muscular and skeletal, reproductive. On this chart, which you all received in your welcome email, there are different oil suggestions for each of these systems. So go through them, because one of the things that I get most often in questions is, oh, well, you know, I need support, for example, for the limbic system. I need emotional support or whatever, but I don't like lavender. Are there any other options? Of course there are. There's a bajillion options. You just have to try a bunch of different things, you know? So for example, the Balance Blend, the Serenity Blend, Franken Touch, the Rose Touch, those are some of the oils that could actually help support you in the same way that lavender does if you don't like the smell of lavender, okay? Customize your wellness plan. We're not going to talk about that today. Wellness consult. You don't need to fill that out. You're already on the call. We skipped that part. You're here. Loyalty rewards. I want to go over this briefly, okay? The loyalty rewards program, I have a full call on this. So if you still need help understanding it, you can either watch that call or you can write us on the group. Basically, the LRP program, or loyalty rewards program, is a monthly auto ship wellness box. The reason I love this program is that, contrary to other wellness boxes, you get to actually choose what comes home to you, right? So the way it works is you open an LRP template, you fill your basket, and on that date every month, the order comes to you automatically. What you do need to do is set a reminder so that you change the products that are in your LRP, because if you don't change them, you will get the same products every month. Now, for some people, that may be great. You may just have a few things that you use all the time that you want to get each month. I personally change it up every month depending on what I need. The thing that's amazing about the LRP program is the longer you're on it, the higher your percentage of points that you get back is. So you're always going to get your shipping points back. And then you are either going to get 10, 15, 20, or 30% of your overall order back in points. Now that is only occurring if your order is of a value of 50 PV or more, okay? The other thing that's exciting about that is if you are placing your LRP order before the 15th of the month and the value of your order is 125 points or more, you always get at least one free product every single month. So it's a really incredible program. I highly recommend you look into it, because the other thing is, even if you try it out for a few months and you decide, okay, I'm stocked, I don't need anything right now, you can close your LRP at any time. There's no fees. With doTERRA, you never have to place an order. If you do have your LRP open for several months and you decide to close it, you want to make sure to use the points that you've accumulated, because if not, you will lose them. You also have to keep in mind your percentage of points back will go back to 0 if you close your LRP. So these are just little things to keep in mind. Like I said, I did another call on LRP. If you want more information about it, you can watch that call or you can write me. Okay. I think that's it for this lifestyle guide. Now, before I do a little quick intro on the targeted wellness programs, does anyone on the call have a question so far? Carla, do you have any questions? Marilyn, I don't know if you can unmute yourself, but you can sign language me questions if you haven't. You don't have to lift your hand, Carla. You can actually just unmute yourself.
I'm a teacher.
Yeah, you are. Once a teacher, always a teacher.
Yeah. I think I had just 2 questions. First of all, the On Guard items, like if you were to get some of the cleaners or the wipes and stuff, they all have the same scent of, like, I have the On Guard oil in my first kit, and I'm not necessarily a huge fan of the scent. Like, I put it in my user. So I'm just like, if I was to get like the wipes or the hand soap, they would all have that same scent, right?
Yep, exactly. So anything that is in the On Guard collection, so any of the On Guard products are made with that blend. So that is the smell that you are getting. Now, that being said, some of them you could actually add other oils too. So I'll give you an example. The On Guard laundry detergent, I love it. I use it all the time. What I do though is when I open it, I add other oils to it. So sometimes I'll add, say, 5 drops of lemon or like 10 drops of wild orange to kind of change up the smell a little bit. You could also do the same thing, the hand sanitizing mist that you received as a gift. Once you've used it a bit, you can open it and you can put a few drops of other oils in there to change up the smell. But absolutely everything that's in the On Guard collection smells like the On Guard oil. Same thing with the Easy Air or the Breathe collection in the US. Everything that's in that collection smells like Easy Air. Same thing with the Deep Blue collection. Everything that's in the Deep Blue collection, that's the basis, so it smells like the Deep Blue.
And the hand sanitizer is still made with alcohol, right? Like still
Sure is. Yep.
Okay.
Yep, it is made with alcohol. The other thing that maybe I didn't mention is every single doTERRA product that you have, most of them, if the ingredients aren't written right in plain sight, you can actually usually peel back and see what all the ingredients are. But yes, the hand sanitizing mist does have alcohol in it.
Okay. And oh yeah, the LRP, like if you start making your monthly orders, but then there's a month where you can order less, right? So if there's a month where you don't have your 50 PV, you can do that, right? It just that it sets you back to start all over again, or?
Yeah. So what I want to mention is that I may have misexplained that. It's always hard to figure out how to most easily explain LRP, because once you've been doing it for a while, it's very easy, but at the beginning, it's kind of hard to wrap our minds around. In order to have your LRP basket open, you just need one item in that basket, okay? It will actually not allow you to close your LRP. If you have an LRP open and you don't have any products in it, it'll give you an error code, okay? There are products that are worth 5 PV, such as the lip balm. So you can, for example, 1 month decide, I don't need anything, but I want to keep my LRP open because I want to keep my 30%. I want to keep the points that I've accumulated. You can order 1 lip balm and that's fine. You know,
okay. But if you've already reached 30%, it still stays at 30%, even if you,
as long as you place 1 order in the month on your LRP, yes, it doesn't matter what you order. You just have to order 1 item that has a point value. The only way you lose your 30% is if you actually close your LRP. And in order to do that, you either have to chat in or you have to call them and ask them to close it. They don't charge you anything to close it, but it'll never automatically close unless you physically close it.
But in order to keep building from 10 to 20 to 30, it has to be over 50 PV.
It has to be over 50. Yeah. If it's under 50, it'll just maintain the percentage that you're at.
Okay.
Right. So for example, if you are ordering for say 8 months and you've reached 20%, you want to keep that, but you don't need anything. If you place a 5 PV order, you'll keep that 20%. You just won't go up any higher. Does that make sense? Okay, great.
And those blend names, I saw a bunch of them on the wheel, and so that answered a few questions for me. But if there's other ones, is there a document that has them all or anything?
I'm gonna look in my computer to see. I feel like I had made a document actually. I don't know if a document exists. It's because a lot of the places where we order those little helpful pamphlets from aren't actually doTERRA.
Okay.
They're a different company, so they can't actually put the doTERRA blend names in them. So that's why they say like reassuring blend or blah, blah, blah. But I'll look and see if there is a document that exists that could help you out with that.
Okay, thanks.
Good. Erika, questions? Kara, questions? No? Okay, great. So the last thing I did want to chat with you all very quickly about today, and actually our timing is great, is a new program that doTERRA has created called the Targeted Wellness Essentials Program. By the way, no one has commented on the fact that it's a picture of me on my desktop, but anyways, it's fine. No judgment, no judgment. Okay, so the targeted wellness programs are a new program that doTERRA released during convention this year. What does this look like? This is basically a way to help us target our wellness more easily with very little effort. Let me explain. There are 3 different programs, okay? There is the support collection, the calm collection, and the soothe collection. How it works, you automatically get new collections for 3 months, okay? So the first step is, oh, sorry, I'm gonna put this somewhere else so that we can actually read together. The first step is you purchase your Wellness Essentials program. So you decide what stream you wanna work on. Do you need immune support? Do you need mind and mood support, or do you need relief support for, say, sore muscles, joints, aches, and pains? Okay, so you decide what you most want to work on right now. You use your products, you develop positive habits. So you're going to receive one of the new collection every month for 3 consecutive months. You fall in love with all your products. At the end of those 3 months, you can either choose to restart from the beginning because you're out of all the original products in the first collection, or you can try a different stream. So think of it as 3 different wellness streams, okay? As you can see, there's 3 different ones. I'm going to click here so I can show them to you. What you'll get. So the first collection is the support collection, okay? And this is the one that supports your immune system, okay? This is really the collection that you're going to choose if you need to target immune support, if you know, any sort of overall kind of bolstering of your immune wellness. This is the collection you're going to start with. You are going to put the first month wellness collection in your LRP order. That collection is going to come to you. The next month at the exact same date, the second collection in this stream is going to come. The third month, the third collection in this stream is going to come. And by the end of the 3 months, you'll have all of the products that go into this collection. Okay? You do not have to add the second and the third month. Once you have started that stream, they automatically come in your LRP the months afterwards. Okay? The second collection is the Calm collection. I think they also call it the Mind and Mood Support collection. And this is a collection that includes powerful tools that partner with you as you design personal habits of stillness, wellness, okay? So this is really the Mind and Mood collection to help you with, as we were mentioning before, stress management, healthy sleep and rest hygiene. It has some really fun new products in it that I'm super excited to try, such as the Serenity and Adaptive Spray, which was not available before. The last collection is the Soothe collection. I think they also call it the Relief collection. And this is a targeted collection for any sort of overall relief that you may need. Muscle soreness, joints, aches, and pain, inflammation, any sort of support, whether you are someone that has a very active lifestyle, or if you're not that active, but you do deal with some sort of kind of discomfort in your joints and muscles, this is a great collection for you. One of the things that's fun about this one is that it comes with the polyphenol complex. So you do get to try this actual supplement, which is amazing. You take it internally and it helps eliminate free radicals in the blood. So this is a really great collection for, you know, all kinds of people, but specifically I have several clients who are athletes who are loving this new collection. So this is really exciting. There's a few other things to keep in mind with these wellness streams. The first thing to keep in mind is that, you know, because they do have, I think there's somewhere, there's frequently asked questions. I want to find them. Okay, I don't know where they are. But one of the questions that comes up most often is, can I curate my own wellness collection? The answer is no. These collections are actually created with pre-selected products and oils in them. That being said, you can actually add certain products to the collections at a discounted price, and you can always add any other products you want to your LRP order. So the collection that you choose has pre-chosen products and oils in it, but then you can add whatever else you need to that LRP order. The other thing is that when you are ordering them monthly, I think they have a 70 PV value. That means, I'm pretty sure it's 70. Do you know, Care, if it's 70 specifically? I don't remember. Either way, it's not 100 PV. So the reason I mention this is that if you do want to get that free product of the month, then you need to add other products to make sure that your PV is at 125, okay? So that you can get that free product. What was the other frequently asked question? Oh yes, are you allowed to order more than one wellness stream at a time? Yes, you can order all three if you want. Just keep in mind that if you order all three, you will get all three in the following months unless you adjust. Yeah, so you really have to keep an eye on that. When it comes to these automated programs, you just want to make sure you're checking your backstore so that you're not getting more products than what you want. If you don't, say for example, you start 1 month with the mind and mood, and you're like, okay, that's good, but you know what, for next month, I'd rather have the first in the immunity stream instead. You can actually start the immunity stream and cancel the mind and mood. That's no problem. What you can't do is choose to get the second collection of something without having gotten the first. Okay, so you cannot, for example, order month 2 of the mind and mood if you haven't ordered month 1. Does that make sense to everyone? So you have to get it in the order that they've released it. Okay, that's all I wanted to mention about those streams today. I am going to be explaining them more in depth in the weeks to come. In fact, our upline Jen Crew Boss is hosting a call to explain them, and I want to make sure to really understand everything before going too detailed into it. But they are very exciting. I've already ordered my first one for this month, and as soon as it arrives, I will do an unboxing to show it to all of you. Okay. I think that is everything I wanted to mention. Oh, the last thing, Kara brought this up, which is a really good point. There are some new products that were released at the convention this year. Do I have the full list somewhere? Well, let me take a look if I have the full list. Sorry, just give me 2 seconds. In the meantime, do any of you have any questions that you want to ask me? You can unmute yourself. We're going to finish this up in the next 2 to 3 minutes. Anyone? Any questions? No? Okay, great. So I do know that the On Guard wipes were released this year, which is really practical for the times we're living in. The Helichrysum Touch is actually going to be available at all times as well. There are 2 new diffusers as well as a humidifier that you can put oils into, which is very exciting. Trying to think, there's a few other things. They actually redid the On Guard toothpaste, so I know that they're re-releasing it. They've changed it a little bit. Just on the new products page, I'm trying to see if the new products, see, they haven't updated the new products yet from the convention. Trying to remember what else there was. On Guard toothpaste, 2 new diffusers, humidifier, Helichrysum. Obviously the targeted wellness programs. I know I'm missing a couple things. That being said, there is in the photo section, oh, Kara, such a champ. Kara is sharing the list with us. Balance bath bar. So the Balance blend is now in a bath bar form. It smells so good. I can't wait to try it. The On Guard toothpaste that they've updated the formula for. The On Guard hand wipes, which are really practical right now for all of the surfaces that we're working on, etc. Helichrysum Touch. Helichrysum, as we know, is the oil of healing. It's incredible for any sort of, skin abrasions, burns, any sort of needs. The Mind and Mood Wellness Kit, of course. They did release Bergamot Mint, an incredible blend, Bergamot Mint. It's a 15 ml. Tulsi, also known as Holy Basil, will be available as a 5 ml. They also released the Divana Touch, which was a 10 ml. However, I think that one was only for people getting the convention. Yeah, it was limited. It was only for people who got the convention kit. It is not one that will be available for purchase. So that's it. Those are the new products. They're all very exciting. Of course, I'm going to order all of them and let you know how they are. If none of you have any other questions, that's all I wanted to share today. Everyone okay? Of course, if you have other questions, you know where to find us in the group. Anyone? No?
No, thanks.
Well, thank you, Erika, ma belle. So I'm going to let you all just unmute yourselves and say bye, and we will chat soon.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks, everyone. Have a great afternoon. Love you all so much. We'll talk soon.
Bye.
Thanks.
Bye.